You say he got who? Who got that? What's his name? He on y'all team? Oh.
Cincinnati BEARCATS. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Yeah, I'll be on there when I get done with this college football shit.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BEARCATS offense will get the ball first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of
He
these
got 3
guys
yards out of that?
they can make circus level.
Come on, cuz. That ain't 3 yards, cuz.
I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. He'll do it himself. Brings into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 40.
Bro, we just let the quarterback take off on our ass, cuz.
Third long as a defensive lineman, I'm thinking fly up the field, get to the quarterback. They sneak in the option. The defense not ready. He didn't even have to pitch it. He just kept it himself and gets the third and long situation.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The BEARCATS are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down. It just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. One back to the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Kinsey. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, they blocked the kick. So Clemson's offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. After run, now throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Fires deep toward the end zone.
intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. Finding an escape route. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. On play action on first down. Pass rush, going after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side. Threads it inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the D denied them on second and goal. Dropping back, it's Kinsey. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Sends it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. On the move. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The toss to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Wide open downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
You know, the RPO game now in college play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Dropping back, it's Underwood. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. Looking for a push on 4th down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Clemson is quick to the line.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
You know, it's too bad that wasn't a bomb down the field, because if it was, that would have been a highlight that everybody would have seen. Because that goes for very minimal yardage, no one will see it unless you were here live watching, but what a great catch.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
He's got it and still on his feet.
starting off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. These corners backing off a bit. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Kinsey. Catch in the middle. It's Cooper. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bearcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now,
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Clemson jumps to the line. Looking downfield very late in the half. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense and coverage forcing the incomplete.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And that's where they'll spot it, just inside the 45. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first two quarters under the microscope.
And the Bearcats will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking for a crease, it's Haynes. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The throw. Caught on the outside, it's Brown. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They'll try to pop the draw. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. He might want another play. Looking for a man, it's Underwood. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Inside the pocket, lets it go. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And it's picked off for the third time today. Trying to take it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown, Clemson! And they take it in for 6 more points. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They want to run this quarterback. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
to the edge.
And these jet sweeps just really make you tackle in space. They get guys going so fast to the perimeter, what kind of takes the defensive lineman out of the mix. But nice job getting him to the ground right before the first down mark.
Running back searching for a hole. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And they sniff that draw out. With a draw unit, you have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too.
There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Clemson set up with another first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now,
big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Lofts one high and deep. Can't make the play on the interception. And man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Slippery slope.
15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week. They're up by 28 over Ohio State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And he makes the catch at the 25. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Buys a little extra time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups.
Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hardy. Breaks into the open. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Back to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Hey, it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this up.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Finds his big tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. it'll be a wrap. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Pressure coming. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the fourth. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people